Good evening to you, friends. Welcome here to the News at 6 on this Friday. From the WAFBI team, a convict accused of raping a 4-year-old and giving her an STD has a lengthy history of arrests and convictions, raising questions about how he keeps getting out of jail.
The I-team found Anthony Jelks Jr. had just been released from prison at the end of June and is on parole until 2027 for domestic violence-related charges. Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, sat down with the Baton Rouge police chief, who expressed big-time frustration with the revolving door of criminals his officers continue to see. Chris.
Good evening, Liz and Greg. Jelks had just been released on parole in June of this year, only out for a matter of weeks when investigators say he raped a 4-year-old and gave her chlamydia. Tonight, we went searching for the convict and ran into people who identified themselves to us as his family.
Anthony Jelks is only 25, but is well known to Baton Rouge police, causing problems over the years spelled out in a plethora of paperwork filed with the 19th Judicial District Court.
It's extremely frustrating.
Baton Rouge Police Chief TJ Morse sat down with us Friday, expressing frustration after the same man is now accused of raping a small child.
We've arrested him 6 times over the last 6-7 years. He's everything from firearm charges to domestic abuse battery, violation of protective orders. He's currently on probation, supervised probation, by probation and parole. So it is definitely somebody we are doing our best to go after, and if anybody out there knows where he might be, please give us a call.
The WAFBI team found court records showing Jelks was arrested in 2020, accused of punching a woman in the face with a closed fist. The charges were dismissed 3 years later. He was then arrested in 2022 for punching another female in the face in front of her children. Bond was set at $30,000. He pled guilty to domestic abuse battery and was sentenced to 6 months in prison. In 2024, he was arrested again, this time for battery on a dating partner and resisting an officer. He was already on probation and placed on a probation hold. He pled guilty to battery of a dating partner and received 6 more months in prison and was released at the end of June. Chief Morse expressing frustration at what he describes as a revolving door of the same offenders.
Man, you know, stuff like this just makes me just sit back and think that the criminal justice system just be failing us. Because there's no way in hell his ass should even be fucking free. Especially all the fucking charge sheets they had on this nigga. This nigga was in court at least like 4 or 5 fucking times. Okay, I can understand 1 or 2 times. You know, first time's a mistake. Second time, okay, that's a coincidence. Third time, nigga, you doing it intentionally. So this nigga is fucking weird. Like, this is a fucking weird ass nigga right here. So I haven't seen nothing like this before, man. Like, I've seen like a bunch of shit, but this is by far one of the most craziest shit I've fucking seen. Because this is fucking flat out, this is just fucking sad on so many fucking levels. Whatever you have, well, let me tell you something. Whatever beef you have with that fucking woman, keep it between the fucking woman. But one thing you don't fucking do, you don't ever fucking hurt children. Especially when it comes down to like fucking sexually assaulting them. You never do that shit as a fucking man. So I hope they find your ass, and I hope they fucking, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like saying this. I really don't like saying this. But bro, I hope they give your ass the death penalty. If everything you saying is fucking true, if everything they saying is true, I hope you get the fucking death penalty. You literally fucking gave this kid a fucking STD. If what they saying is fucking true. If everything they saying is true and you gave that fucking kid a STD, motherfucker, I hope they give you, no, fuck a death penalty. Cause that's too fucking easy for his ass. Take his ass to fucking prison. Give him life in prison. Make sure he never see the light of day again. Cause I thought about, nah, the death penalty, that's too fucking easy for him. No. He needs to understand how it feels to be a fucking victim. You don't fucking do shit like that, man. And my apologies if I sound like a little like aggressive or whatever like that. But it's just shit like this. I don't fuck with that shit. And trust and believe me, and I'm not trying to sound rude, but I don't like these little prayer catcher groups. I don't like those prayer catcher groups either, because honestly, I find them just as weird as the motherfuckers they be catching. But at the same time, those shit like this be making me just want to sit back and be like, man, maybe those prayer catching groups do be having a thing. Because the only reason I don't like them is because they always assume that, oh, law enforcement don't give a damn, law enforcement don't do this, law enforcement do that. No. In the court system, and I'm sorry if I'm getting off topic, in the court system, there's processes and there's processes, and you have to give people time to process things. It's not, send this guy to jail, send this guy to jail, send this guy to jail. No, there is a due process. You can't rush the process, because if you rush the processes, right, let's say if the person who's examining the case or whatever like that, and you putting all this pressure on him, he might overlook something that was majorly important to give that person extra time. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's besides the fucking point. Yeah, this is some sick ass shit right here. This is some sick ass shit. Like, fucker, if you want to fucking fight somebody, motherfucker, fight somebody like me, nigga. You want to put your hands on all these fucking women and shit like that, nigga, put your hands on somebody like me. I'll give your ass a run for your motherfucking money, little nigga. Real shit. This is a 25-year-old man. So evidently, he hasn't learned from the first 2 times he was in fucking jail. And honestly, nigga, you got let off easy. I'm not even gonna lie. Because once you get charged with the same offense, right? If you get charged with the same offense the second time, they're supposed to give you a longer fucking sentence. They're supposed to give you a fucking longer sentence. So evidently that court fucking must have really like had some high hopes for you. I don't know if you presented yourself in a fucking good way or whatever like that. But evidently they had some high hopes for your ass. And evidently, and this shows that they were fucking wrong. And now your ass on the run and shit like that now, because you know what you did was you did some fucking nasty ass shit. Allegedly, of course. This is all allegedly. But if this is true, man, you deserve everything that comes to you when you go to prison, man. Cause that's fucking sad right there. That is fucking crazy. I've never heard no shit like that before. You literally destroyed this fucking kid's life before he even had a chance to fucking live it. You literally destroyed that kid's life before he even had a chance to fucking live it. So, yeah. You fucked up, man. You're a fucked up individual. Damn, he got his fucking TV loud as hell. I can hear this shit in my room. But, sorry, I fucking got sidetracked. Dude, but yeah, that's fucking sad right here, man. This is really fucking sad. I'm not trying to drag on this damn video though, but this is no. I'm sorry, y'all gotta be stricter on these type of things, and I hate being the one that enforce strict laws and stuff like that. And I hate to tell people that, but because I'm a laid back guy myself. I'm pretty chill, you know, I don't like to be all extra or whatever like that, for the most part, unless you piss me off. But shit like this, man, no. This is a failure on the fucking court system. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a failure on the court system. Because this nigga shouldn't even be fucking walking on this goddamn fucking... He's not even supposed to be fucking free. And even then, if he's on supervised parole, whatever like that, where the fuck were his goddamn parole officers? They should be him the fuck up. If what the fuck they saying is fucking true, and he did that shit while they were supposed to be quote unquote watching him. I don't know, maybe I had heard the fucking audio wrong, but it sounds like he was on supervised parole. So he was supposed to be supervised. So that lets me know that, hey, he wasn't being supervised thoroughly. And this is the fucking consequence. This is the consequence right here. This is the fucking consequence. If like I said, this is only alleged, but if it's true that he did that, man, shame on him and shame on that fucking court system. Because that's a fucking shame. That's a damn shame.